Welcome to In Focus. I'm Dr. Kate Hetherington. With the rising cost of higher education, is it really worth the investment? At Howard Community College, we offer an affordable education that's a sound investment. Joining me is HCC alumnus Marcus Bryant, a computer software engineer at Clarity Business Solutions. Welcome, Marcus, and thanks so much for being here today.
It's great to be here.
Well, we want to hear all about you and your connection with HCC, but let's first start off with what your current job is.
So right now I'm working for Clarity Business Solutions, and we're an engineering company, and we build software solutions for the United States government. And I'm a software engineer, so I write programs and build web pages and basically build systems that help the government take a lot of data and make sense of it, visualize the information so that people can make important decisions about what to do with the information.
How did you get interested in computer engineering? And when did you get interested in that?
I had a really, really early start. It was back in elementary school, I think second grade. The teacher took the class into the computer lab, and we were on a system called an Apple II. We were using a program called Logo, which was basically like a maze. And you had a turtle that you had to navigate through the maze, and you would program different instructions about which way to turn and how many steps to take in order to get the turtle out of the maze.
So you had that kind of background, and then you knew that you wanted to go to college. So how did you learn about Howard Community College?
So I was in, I think, my junior year of high school, and I was speaking with my guidance counselor to kind of survey some of the different options. And she's actually the one who told me about the Ralph Scholars Program at HCC, and said that this was something that could be a good fit for me.
Tell us a little bit about the Ralph Scholars Program.
Well, to me, it's an awesome program because you have a lot of great faculty here that are giving that are teaching really cool classes, a variety of different subjects, and then you also have these bright students coming from all the different high schools in the area, and they get the students together, and we do not only things in the school, but we do like extracurricular activities outside of school. Like, for example, we went to an old folks home and helped entertain the people there, and we did different community service activities around the community. So it sort of helped forge a friendship amongst all the scholars in the program.
So what are some of the additional benefits of coming to HCC?
The teachers are excellent, and the people that teach here, I can tell they really care about what they're teaching, and they also care about the students and the community.
Right.
And I just think having that positive energy really makes a big difference. And the other thing I found out that I didn't really necessarily anticipate or appreciate so much while I was here, but after going to a four-year university, I realized that the small class sizes here at HCC really help out because you have a lot more interaction with the professor, and you can also interact with the students in the class and sort of get that synergy of energy and brainstorming going on, where it kind of takes the class to the next level.
Right. So how did HCC prepare you to continue your education?
Well, it was great. I had a lot of support here through the faculty and also through the administration as far as making sure that I was applying to different schools and seeking different programs that would be applicable to my interests. I ended up applying to Georgia Tech, College Park, UMBC, and Johns Hopkins University, and I was accepted to all schools.
Wow. That's impressive.
Also, I was given scholarships. At College Park, I was given a full scholarship. UMBC, I was offered a full scholarship in the Meyerhoff program.
Great program.
And that was actually a program I had applied to out of high school, and I was denied the scholarship. And then I was offered acceptance into Georgia Tech and Johns Hopkins University. And Johns Hopkins actually was providing me with about 50% tuition support. So a lot of financial help was coming out of the process also.
So that says something certainly about you and your skills, but also something about having a degree from Howard Community College, that it really established that pathway for you to go on to other schools and transfer credits to your next school.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
But you selected Hopkins, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And why did you select Hopkins?
Well, it was another hard decision because here we are still young in our life with our future ahead of us. And I was really balancing a couple issues. One thing was I wanted to go to a good school with a good reputation, and Johns Hopkins has a pretty good reputation. Also, it was close to home, right? Because my family's here in Columbia, and it was sort of difficult because College Park was offering a full scholarship, and that was also close to home. So that was the tricky part for me. But I went with Johns Hopkins, and I think it was a good decision for me in the long run. After getting my bachelor's degree, I sort of went ahead and stayed for graduate school, kind of by accident, right? Because at that point in life, you're finishing up with school and you're eager to go out into the workforce, and I had found out that I was missing one credit for like a chemistry lab that sort of slipped through the cracks. Yeah. And I needed to complete that class before I could get my my bachelor's degree. So I go to register for the class. It's still early in the semester, but unfortunately that chemistry lab isn't offered that semester. It's not offered until the very next semester. And that completely throws off my whole plans of graduating in that semester, in that year. So I decided, let me go ahead and take the class next semester, which is going to push my graduation date to the next year. And while I'm here, while I'm taking that one class, why not just start taking graduate classes? Because what's the point of going to the school for one class? So I started taking all my graduate computer science classes that semester, and then continued for another year, and then went on to get the graduate degree.
So bachelor's and master's from Hopkins.
Yes, master's degree, yeah.
And a degree from HCC.
Yes.
Very impressive credentials.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Good for you.
Yeah.
So would you recommend HCC to a prospective student?
Yes, I would definitely recommend HCC. I think it's a very smart decision, smart route to take, and especially in this day and age with college expenses rising, I mean, so drastically. Right. Because I was here in 2001, 2003, and I know that the tuition has been rising since then. So I think even more so in this time and day, it makes it a smart decision. And then also because of the great faculty, the Rouse Scholars Program, you have a great community of people here at the school. So I would definitely recommend it to all the youngsters that are deciding on their next step.
So you think investing in a college education changed your life, and it's good value?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I know some people kind of debate between should they possibly go straight into the workforce out of high school, or should they go to college? Right. And for me, going to college was important because it's really the experience you get that gives you a sense of confidence about what you're doing, and it also gives you a well-rounded. It rounds your capabilities pretty well. For me, I'm in computer science, so we do a lot of math and we do a lot of engineering and a lot with computers, but it turns out that the communication, the writing, the research, and the ability to speak clearly all really come together when you're doing your job, when you're in your career and you're at that higher level. All those facets of your skill set need to come together to be effective. And that's what the college experience has given me. I
do appreciate you coming in today and sharing your story with me and all the folks that are listening. So thank you so much.
It's been great, thank you.
To learn more about the science, engineering, and technology opportunities at HCC, go to our website. If you want to learn more about the Rouse Scholars Program, then stay tuned. I'm Dr. Kate Hetherington.
I was kind of intimidated at first.
But to my surprise, I found a group of people who are passionate about learning and doing well.
And it's been awesome.
So I was kind of lost of what to do, where to go, how to pursue my path and career. So I heard about the Rouse program, and I was thinking, it's just a program for a whole bunch of smart students, and you have to do this, and it's very structured and all. But once I got into the program, it turned out to be really good.
Going to a two-year institution is really a great idea because it helps you with those core courses that you have to take anywhere. Then Rouse provides a little extra because it gives you a little bit more challenging courses when you have the honors courses. And then it provides that one-on-one with instructors as well as advisors that really help make sure you transfer where you want to transfer. So I definitely recommend it for that.
Especially during the first year, they really focus on where you want to go. and also what you want to pursue.
And then you figure out career-wise, so in the spring you're able to get a mentorship.
Yeah, I went to Howard County General, and I shadowed a physician assistant, and I came in a little undecided, knowing I wanted to help people. I thought about nursing. Then I said, you know what? I think I can do doctor. That just, it felt good saying it.
I was expecting tons of Einsteins, but I was like, wait, everyone else is kind of like me.
It makes you bond. Like I said, you start school, you have a huge group of friends, but that, like, you think 50 kids is not a lot, but then you see them everywhere. You see them in the library, and because we have Rouse classes that are specific for Rouse students, you already get into classes with kids you know, so you always have friends. I mean, you can't be a loner in Rouse, you know, it's awesome.
And we do all these cool stuff, like go on this retreat, and Broadway, I went zip lining, people went paintballing, some people went out to go play field sports. There was a really epic game of water basketball that I participated in, and it was awesome.
To be honest, no, I thought it was going to be a very academic-driven honors program. I was kind of intimidated at first about it, but it doesn't just go by getting the good grade, it's also being involved with your community, and it helped me realize that there is more than just getting a job out of college. It's an opportunity to extend a helping hand to the community.
I did study abroad this summer, and I went to Turkey for 2.5 weeks. It was really cool to see the culture shock. It was kind of cool to see my fellow classmates and how they reacted to a lot of the culture there that I'm already used to, but they weren't. So it was kind of cool to see their reaction compared to America. And that also really helped me grow as a person as well. I mean, it's definitely a life-changing experience.
Something as simple as sitting in a pub or riding in a taxi with somebody really could change a perspective that you had on the world or on your own national politics.
With Rouse, I was surrounded by people of different faiths, people of different backgrounds, and different beliefs.
I never would have guessed that different cultures were that diverse from myself, and you have to really get in there to really realize it.
I just want to say that I already think that Rouse is a great program. Definitely exceeded my expectations. Everyone's been having so much fun.
The connection that I was able to keep with my professors and my fellow students, even after I left Howard Community College, has really been valuable to me, and the Rouse staff has really been there for us.
The opportunities that they offer you, the platform that they put you on, for you to then reach the rest of your life goals is second to none.
I would suggest, if you're thinking about joining Rouse, I would say that if you're doubting yourself at all as an individual or intellectually, career-wise, if you're just a little lost, but you have that passion for learning or you want that passion for learning, Rouse would be the perfect program to join.